Alright.
Hello, Richard, welcome back. How are you?
I'm alright, thanks.
I was a bit worried about you because it's unlike you to come in late. I've been waiting for half an hour.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was just really busy, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
But are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright with it. I just feel that we're not making that much progress anymore.
Okay, what do you mean by we're not making progress?
We set up for all the applications.
Okay.
And I've sent them off like 2 weeks ago, some of them even 3, and I haven't got absolutely anything back, not so much as a phone call.
I'm sorry to hear that. When you sent off those application forms, what jobs did you apply for?
I applied for a bit of all sorts. The first one was for cabin crew, then a tour guide, a hotel receptionist, working at an information point at a local tourist destination, and at travel agents as well, and not one of them have got back. They're not even so much as said they got the application form. They haven't even got back. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm honest.
So what do you really want to do?
Well, I think out of all of them, out of all the options, it's definitely, my mindset is for cabin crew. That's really, really what I want to do. Out of all the options, that's the area I'd love to get into.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I think that we can make a headway from there. We can put all our focus on the cabin crew job search.
Yeah.
We can search today on the internet. We can get some contact people from the employers, whether it's Heathrow, Gatwick, or within the airline itself.
Excellent.
And contact them and ask them, what jobs they have, or take pointers from them as to what they want from you.
Okay.
Before sending in your application form, then you know who
exactly
to contact.
What to write.
Yes, what to write and who to contact in HR. But we need to target your job skills onto cabin crew.
Okay.
Just stick to it. Don't go applying for all the jobs. Don't sell yourself short because you've got all the skills that you need to get on the job.
Okay.
And that job, you can get training for that. Because, for example, I, was trained on the job. I didn't have a clue. I always knew I wanted to work in the airline industry. I didn't have a clue what it entailed, but I just knew as a child I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And if you love a job, you can work towards achieving it. Let's have a look now at the websites. Maybe Gatwick or Heathrow, to find out what's available for cabin crews, and then we can
apply that way.
We can apply straight away
Oh,
online.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's have a look now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Richard's taken on board Cecilia's feedback and he's been really motivated. He's gone away, he's produced lots of CVs, lots of spec letters, but perhaps hasn't targeted the CVs or targeted the spec letters to the jobs that he's applied for. So it's very, very demotivated that he hasn't received any feedback because he's put an awful amount of hard work into it.
We set up for all the applications.
Okay.
And I've sent them off like 2 weeks ago, some of them even 3, and I haven't got absolutely anything back, not so much as a phone call.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's very useful if a mentor brings in their own experiences in what they did to get the job that they're currently in, little tips that they may have done in their CVs. A little tip that has often been used is to phone one of the organisations to perhaps speak to the recruiter to get a little bit more background knowledge, or in the instance of not hearing anything from an application, to ring and ask for feedback on what was wrong with the CV or why the job application didn't result in an interview. Cecilia had used some very effective open questions and she got Richard to drill down into an area that really, really interested him.
So what do you really want to do?
Well, I think out of all of them, out of all the options, it's definitely, my mindset is for cabin crew. That's really, really what I want to do. Out of all the options, that's the area I'd love to get into.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Cecilia's got occupational expertise in this area and she knew of vacancies within Gatwick and Heathrow airports that they were sort of almost immediately keen to start exploring. So the session finished on a high.